Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are currently working on pushing through the Union of Izg Center, and it's going fairly well with the exception of this. We do have an enemy fleet in our capital at this moment, and that's honestly kind of fine. This is actually not that big of a deal for us. So that's okay. What do we have in our shipyard queue here? We do have some things in our shipyard queue. I'm going to go ahead and cancel these, just get them out of here for now. And we'll just allow them to attack this shipyard. And we'll go back to that construction here in a little while. As soon as they get this taken over, then we can requeue those constructions at other shipyards. And that'll be fine. So we've got those resources. They're in our stockpile, and we'll just let them do this.
Predatory shelter engaged.
As soon as they get that done, then we can go through and do other things with that resource. So that'll be fine. That's now done, so that is perfect. They're semi-occupying Heart of the Artichoke, which is, again, absolutely okay. We're going to reinforce this fleet, and we're going to reinforce this fleet, and we're going to reinforce this fleet if we can. We don't need to. We've got these guys up in Andrusa. Okay, so this should really be joining one of these fleets. And I'm guessing it should be this one. Yes. So we'll just do that. That seems fine. So we've got a lot of forces flying around over here right now. We're heading over into Dimas at this moment, and that seems good. So the goal here is to get repairs done up at Dimas Station. So we're going to enter into orbit here. Does this fleet actually need repairs? It does. Okay. So we're going to want to start bombarding here. The Heart of the Artichoke is now a depopulated tomb world. That was unexpected. But I don't think there's anything we could have done about it. Interesting. It's actually still colonized. That's kind of wild. We'll get it terraforming back. But that's fine, I think, ultimately. We can upgrade this to a planetary root complex, and we've still got our think stems. We've still got all of our districts here. This is kind of wild, actually. This is very strange. We're going to get our research growths going in here. This was intended to be a research world basically in full. So we're going to get these going back in, and then we're going to put in our chloroplastic acclimators once more. So, I mean, this is going to cost us some biomass for sure, but the fact that this is costing us energy credits to terraform is really nice. And the fact that this is not actually destroyed is wacky. So we're on our way over with this fleet. This fleet is not necessarily capable at this time of taking on this fleet, right? But we're going to push through here, and that's okay for now. So we're pushing up to Holdabana, and these guys are going to get reinforced. We're going to need more food, and I'm going to buy in 2,000 of that, and we're going to continue to reinforce that. We're now short on alloys, so that's understood. Now, I think they're actually bombarding here. Is that correct? Yes, they are actually bombarding here, but that's fine for now. Devastation will take a while to build up, so that seems good for the moment.
Stares
now,
in the void.
I would very much like to pull this construction ship over to here and get this hyper relay system connected up. So that'll be fine for now. We've got this fleet here, which was intended to head into Emden. I'm not sure why they weren't, but now they are. And these guys, they are repairing up. So they're back at the station now, getting their repairs done. So that looks good for now.
Predatory shelter engaged.
It's still kind of wild that they did this, but it's actually not that big of a deal, I feel like. So we're going to have our fleet here head in over this way. Eventually, it will get there. And that seems fine for now. So we have these guys pursuing this fleet, which is very rude of them. I might add. Very, very rude. We're going to, of course, continue to reinforce this. They're going to get Gamma Valorum back under control, and we're heading up this direction. Are we going to be caught by these guys? Are they faster than us? They're just kind of chilling here right now. I'm assuming that we're about to jump here. Yeah. So we're heading up that way, and we're currently attacking over in Emden. So we'll get this under control with no problem. So that's now under our control. And I would like to take out that colony ship. So we'll go after that quick, but then we'll have these guys turn around, and they're going to start coming back over this way. So that'll be fine, as soon as they get that under control.
Growth engaged.
So that seems okay. Down this direction, these guys are jumping into Tickham at this moment.
Predatory shelter engaged.
Okay. I think we might get out with this force here, and what we really need to do is just continue into Holdabana as quickly as we can right now. And then from there, I think our plan is actually to head up over here like this. So they're just beelining for Heart of the Artichoke, right? And that's understood. We have quite a bit of construction happening here, because we have to get that all rebuilt. But for now, that's okay. We're going to be pulling back an additional fleet here shortly. In fact, it's on its way. It will be back relatively soon here. So that looks fine. These guys are now fully repaired. So we're going to have them come and start bombarding here. Unfortunately, this is going to take a little bit to bombard, but that's absolutely fine at this moment. So when is this going to surrender? I think they have to hit 100 devastation for it to surrender. So that means we have a little bit of time. Our main problem, of course, is this fleet behind, right? That's going to be a significant issue. So that's understood. Our outpost here is being taken back. There we go. And we're going to continue to reinforce this fleet. We're heading out over this direction. And so that means that we need to head to the hyper relay. And this is actually a good place for the hyper relay to be. So that looks good. We are continuing to reinforce this fleet, and our Federation fleet is on its way back. So it will arrive back over here relatively soon. We're going to have it come in like this. The question is, what is this fleet going to be doing? Also, where are our allies? They're not really doing much right now. I guess they're like all up over here bombarding. I mean, this is not their entire force. It's a significant force, but it's not all of it. So we could pull back one of these fleets. And I'm kind of tempted to do so, to be honest. Just leave one fleet bombarding here while the other pulls back to help deal with this situation. So we can start that heading back. That'll be fine for now. So that looks okay. I do want to go grab our other construction ship, which is currently in Aswiri, and I want to head up over here to build a hyper relay in Ablopis so that we have a secondary path back over to Plant Heart. That'll be very convenient for us. Okay, so what are these guys doing in Balturk? They're heading into Holdabana. Understood. So that is absolutely a thing, and we're going to need to continue to reinforce this fleet. So they're heading into Holdabana. Are they going to be chasing us, or are they going to go in to bombard Plant Heart as well? Why are you going here? Don't do this. Well, this ship is dead. Actually, yeah, this ship is probably dead. This was a terrible idea. It might get through the hyper relay in time. Two days? It just got through in time. Okay. So that's nice. And these guys are heading into Nusakan at this moment. So the real question is, what's your plan? They're heading into Plant Heart. So that absolutely means that we need to have these guys be pulled back. Understood. So we're going to be arriving in Nusakan with our second force pretty soon here. We're continuing to reinforce this fleet, and we need a lot of additional alloys. Even that wasn't enough alloys. Okay, I'm going to sell some exotic gases, some rare crystals, some volatile motes, and we're going to use that to buy even more alloys. There we go. Now we're lacking with some food. That's fine. So for the moment, that seems okay, and I'd love to reinforce this fleet. It's already at full strength. So these guys are hopping in here. They've got about 150. So we're going to have less than that for sure. Oh, Heart of the Artichoke is now completely depopulated. Okay, so I guess they finished that. And what's their mission now? Well, they're repairing at our main shipyard at this moment. So completely depopulating this is very rude, right? No doubt about that. Incredibly, incredibly rude. We've got a lot of friendly fleets doing bombardments up over this direction. So we're working on this one, and it's going to take us some time to get through that. But with this fleet on its way back, we're going to be more ready here. But I want to actually have these guys come meet in Europe, because I'm concerned that they're going to come attack us up over here. So we're going to pull back for the moment, await some reinforcements, and that'll be fine. So we got a tropical world terraformed over here. That's okay. Looks like we got our biomass back from Plant Heart, so that looks good. We will get Plant Heart recolonized. That is absolutely something that is going to happen. So we're going to pull back to Ablopis here. That's okay. This fleet is at full strength. This fleet is at full strength. And this fleet is not, but I'm not sure we want to have it at full strength at this time. So they're very heavily focusing on this. They've got about 150k fleet strength there, and we're just slowly pushing in over these directions, right? And for now, I think that's fine. This force needs to be reinforced, so we'll work on that, and we'll get some reinforcements flowing in there. They are very extended over this direction. They're currently going to attack Curus. Okay. We'd really like it if our allies would come clean some of this out, but they're just completely 100% focused on bombardment for some reason. At least this is probably going to be done pretty soon.
Under attack.
Okay, so that's fine for now. We are going to be attacking down over here very shortly. They have split their forces. This is a huge deal for us. So I want all of these guys to get into position over here.
Shelter lost.
We're going to hop in here, and are they going to bombard here, or are they going to try to come attack? This force is not moving. They're moving to bombard. Perfect. This is ideal. So we've got our forces grouped up over here, or partially grouped up. We're still waiting on the flourishing Corolla to make its way in. Noted. So reinforcements continue to stream in. And any moment
Life
now,
stirs in the void.
we're just going to head in. Get in here, take out this fleet. We should have enough to be able to take on this fleet. How did they just spawn an army here? You see that? They just spawned an army right there. It just popped into existence. Wild. So they're going to be bombarding here for a little while, but we're on our way in.
Cleansing
Now the question is, are they
foreign
moving to reinforce this? And the answer is they are not. Noted. We're going to take damage here, but we got to push them back. We have no choice. So that looks fine. We're winning this engagement, and we're winning this engagement quite handily,
The
in fact.
canopy thins.
So that's good. And, okay, yeah, that's just a couple of reinforcement ships. No problem there. Let's get these guys eliminated. Our reinforcements continue to flow. Okay. They're out of here. So that's perfect. These guys wouldn't take all that much damage. We have more reinforcements on the way in. We need to grab, let's see, this is going to be a Weaver. 2 additional Weavers. And that's it. So this fleet's good to go. Then we need to do the same thing for this fleet. And that is going to be Maulers. Yeah, this is good. We don't have enough to reinforce that at this moment, but we're going to have these guys head up and prepare to go into Plant Heart. We're going to push them all the way out of here. So that's wonderful. Demas is going to fall eventually, and we have this science ship here. I'm going to have this science ship come up and start researching projects up over this direction, because we definitely want to get these done. Okay, so we'll get that going. And we're positioning up over this direction, where we're, of course, going to go take back Plant Heart. Now, Heart of the Artichoke, we're not going to be able to colonize this right now. It's being terraformed back into a tropical world, so that's just kind of happening in the background.
Cleansing foreign blight.
And let's get these guys out of here. The Agarian League rivaled us, so I guess people just don't want to help us out very much. Oh, look at this. These guys are helping us. That's the Agarian League. Cool. So they do want to help us. They just want to taunt us about it. Sure. Well, we're going to eliminate this fleet as well. There should be no major problem here, although we are splitting our fire quite a lot. We're not focusing very well. They've got a lot of little ships here. And, of course, they're utilizing our shipyard, which is very rude. But we'll get our capital taken right on back here. We're going to need to halt and do repairs here, but that's fine because the Agarian League is taking back our territory for us. So that seems good. So there's our shipyard back under our control. Perfect. And there's all of their fleets gone. We're going to enter orbit here. And this starbase is going to need a moment to get going again. So this is fine. We do see the Union Abyss Center sending another fleet up this way. But for now, no big deal. So this is a potential problem here. Okay, they're sending both of these over to Dimas. We have to back off here. We're going to back off to Dhaka. They cannot attack this. But we can't take both of these right now. So we're running. And away we go. They're going to have to fight this station, which is fine. I'm hoping that our allies take notice of these up here and come attack them, but they don't seem interested at this moment. So back over at Plant Heart, has this started to come back online yet? The answer is yes. Okay. So what we need to do at this moment is we need to hop into our fleet manager here, and we need to get rid of any of these mature maulers and put these back into regular maulers. This is an elder mauler. Okay, so we don't have very many elder ships at this moment. That's absolutely understood. But otherwise, this looks good. And then we've got our other fleet here. This fleet, also, we need to remove any of these mature maulers and elder maulers. There we go. And then Weaver. Actually, the Weaver is fine. We need to do this. There we go. And cool. So we'll get that reinforcing. These are coming from Plant Heart Station. So that looks perfect. Plant Heart Station is actually apparently functional, even though it'll take a moment, but that's fine. So we have a friendly fleet in Holdabana. That seems okay. Our main problem right now is these guys chilling in Demas, and they are just sitting here, doing absolutely nothing. Okay, now they're moving in and attacking the station, which they'll succeed in. That's absolutely fine. They will succeed in that, but it'll take them some time. So we've got these forces here that are currently working on getting fully reinforced. We need some additional food. I'm going to sell off some minerals here. And we're going to use that to purchase a bunch of food. There we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to replenish the Whirling Corolla, which is now at full strength. And then we're going to need to get ourselves some alloys. So I'm going to sell some energy credits here and some exotic gases and some volatile motes. And we're going to buy in a few alloys to get that going. So we'll just get this underway. We're going to need more, but that's fine. That gives us a lot of what we need. So our repairs are going nicely. And do we need to actually get any upgrades here? This is fine. Okay, do we actually need to get any upgrades here? I don't think we do. So that seems good. Aggressive attack pattern or automated repair systems? I'm going to take aggressive attack pattern. Okay, so that seems fine for now. Fantastic. So we're waiting for some of these forces to replenish, right? But at this point, I'm going to send this unit out over this direction, where it's going to head back down over here. And yes, I'm aware of this nonsense, out over this way. So our Federation fleet is going that way, and I'm going to send the Flourishing Corolla down this way as well. So 2 fleets go that way, and our other fleet, the Whirling Corolla, that's going to return back up this direction. Okay, so we finished up this hyper relay. That means we're going to be able to get through this a lot quicker. That's perfect. So at this point, I'm just going to move that construction ship kind of out of the way. The Curator Research Aid. Yes, we will continue our research aid. Thank you very much. So Plant Heart is currently being terraformed. That'll be done in 1850. So we'll just continue with that for now. Looks good. And all of these fleets are heading out. We have reinforcements flowing in from many a starbase. Where was this? Oh, this is up in Demas. Okay, we have a friendly fleet, or a grouping of friendly fleets, up over in Demas at this moment. So that looks good. We are currently over here. There's so much to bombard here. I want to come up here and start bombarding again at Ferrol Yadir. There we go. So that's all under control now. So that looks good for the moment. And our forces are just flowing through. Yeah, they're attacking us out over here. I'm going to grab these 2. We're going to head over this direction. I really wish we could build a hyper relay in Gamma Refuge, but alas, we cannot. So we'll just have to fly straight on through there. That will be fine for now. So, of course, our allies are going to take out these Colossi. That's absolutely fine. And what are they going to do up here? Are they going to bombard here? I don't know. We shall see. For now, of course, what we're very interested in doing is pushing these guys back. So these forces will be sufficient for that. They do have a powerful force here in Chitris still, and they've got some of these down over here that we have to be a little bit tentative about, for sure. So that's understood. I do want to... What is this? A juvenile weaver. Why are you here? I'm going to disband it. I don't know where they go. So that's fine for now. Our Flourishing Corolla we can reinforce, and our Blossoming Corolla is currently bombarding over at Demas, and our allies are not helping with this. Okay, that's fine. So this force is going to be arriving up over here shortly. We're going to come bombard at Ferrol Yadir. I'm not sure what our allies are doing at this moment, other than like bombarding Ferrol Wantra, which is fine. We're okay with them doing that. So that all seems fine for the moment. So we're going to be pushing into Potap here. And they've actually left the starbase here, which is a very silly thing for them to do.
The canopy is under attack.
Okay, where are we under attack? Oh, this is just in Iliostara. That's fine. No problem there. And we're just going to bring in our secondary fleet up over here and continue to bombard this. They brought up their garrison a fair amount because we had to back off there, but that's okay. So Plant Heart going down is definitely painful, but we will restore Plant Heart to its former glory. Absolutely. Let's head in down over here, get this taken over. And reinforcements continue to flow in. So that looks great. We'll just reinforce this fleet. So this one is not full. What just happened there? Something weird just happened. Why do we have 4 fleets now? These are supposed to be grouped together. I don't know what happened there. Cool. So we'll get that dealt with. We'll get those brought back in. And we'll take this over. Now, they're going to be down over this direction. That's understood. And we're just going to move our 2 main fleets here, not the 7th Corolla, because that's supposed to be merging. We're going to move these over here. The 7th Corolla is on its way in, and it should be close enough to get merged in very shortly here. Okay, so we're going to go attack Kursek. Should be wonderful. They just realized they can't use the hyper relay. That's fine. So now we're back down to our 3 fleets. So that seems okay. We do have some ships that could be upgraded, but I'm going to... This fleet is now at full strength. This fleet is at full strength, and the Blossoming Corolla is not. It's lacking alloys. We're making a good amount of alloys, but I'm going to buy some, and now that fleet is also at full strength. So we're going to come in and attack their fleet here. Attacking the fleet is the top priority. There we go. Get up there. So they're now going to come in and attack us, but we are going to easily win this. Fantastic. So that looks fine. We'll get that under control. And up over this direction, the question is, how are these bombardments proceeding? Well, we're at 16% devastation here. This has a ways to go. That's understood. On Plant Heart, we are going to spare no expense to bring Plant Heart back. It's at 25% devastation. I'm not sure if the terraformation is going to reset that or not. That'll be interesting. But we're absolutely going to take Kursek, and then we're going to punch up into Darius. Now, we see this fleet here. That fleet is not, strictly speaking, threatening. But we do want to reinforce this fleet here. The question is, are these all juveniles? Nope, we've got 3 matures. So there we go. And then this is an Elder Weaver. And then these are mature Weavers. But otherwise, that's good to go. Cool. So we'll get those underway, and that is needing 5 additional alloys, but that's fine. So that all looks fine for now. We got crystalline mandibles, and that, of course, is a very, very big deal. We'll grab mining station output for now, I guess, but what we really need to do is we need to go in here and we need to upgrade our maulers to level 3 mandibles, like this. So that'll be fine, and we can then save that. Do we need that upgrade to any of our other types? No, none of those use mandibles. Okay, so that sounds good. Hang on, level 5 shields. We've got access to level 5 shields now. That doesn't cause us any power issues there. And we are going to do this, which does cause us a power issue on the juveniles. So we're going to ditch the afterburners here and put in asteroidal carapaces maybe, or just an improved reactor booster. Yeah, that seems fine. So we'll get that saved, and then on our Harbingers, of course, we're going to need to boost this right on up to level 5. Perfect. And then we've got our Stingers, which are actually auto-upgraded. So that seems fine for now. Beautiful. So that means we've got a lot of upgrading, theoretically, to do, but I'll probably not go back and upgrade. We'll probably just build at the higher level at this point. So that seems fine. I want to reinforce this fleet further. Okay, so this was the war against that fallen empire. That finally ended. So that's over at this juncture. Noted. Should be fine. I don't think there's a major problem with it. So at this point, we're continuing to bombard here. 20% devastation, so we're making some progress there. Sounds great. We're going to push them back in Darius again. So yet again on this one, but it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to see about getting Heart of the Artichoke built back up. We'll see if it happens. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Dark Horse, Ethan Feldman, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Punching the Microphone, The Lounge STL, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.